शक्ति भगवती आदि शक्ति भगवती आदि शक्ति भगवती आदि शक्ति भगवती आदि शक्ति भगवती जगदम्बे मां सब करुणा विजया निर्मल मां जगदम्बे मां सब करुणा विजया आदि शक्ति भगवती 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 निर्मल मां जगदम्बे मां सब करुणा विजया सहस्रारे महामाये सहस्रारे महामाये कलयुग अवतार लिया निर्मल मां जगदम्बे मां सब करुणा विजया बने हम ये माया तेरी बीज बने हम ये माया तेरी आत्मा बने हम हो कृपा तेरी बीज बने हम ये माया तेरी आत्मा बने हम हो कृपा तेरी बने हम ये माया तेरी सहज घटित योग हुआ सहज घटित योग हुआ आत्मबोध घर को दिया जगदम्बे मां सब करुणा विजया ईश्वर पाने का मोक्ष मार्ग सहज दिया। जगदम्बे मां सागर करुणा विजया आदिशक्ति भगवती मादि शक्ति भगवती मादि शक्ति भगवती आदिशक्ति भगवती आदि शक्ति भगवती जगदम्बे मां सागर करुणा विजया निर्मल मां जगदम्बे मां सागर करुणा विजया निर्मल मां जगदम्बे
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Thank you for joining this morning. Let's all collectively bow down, raise our Kundalini, and put on a bandhan. Now let's take the three great mantras followed by Shri Ganesha mantra.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी सरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल की साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let's put both of our hands towards Mother Earth and pray to Mother Earth. Obeisance to you, Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Ocean are your garments, and you are decorated with mountain peaks. O consort of Shri Vishnu, please forgive me for touching you with my feet. One mantra to Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Bring back both of your hands back into your lap. We'll raise a few strands of Kundalini energy from the base of our spine through the central channel to the top of our head, very slowly. with full attention. We'll say one mantra to Shri Nirvicharita. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvicharita Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And let's just meditate in silence for a few minutes. Jai Shri Mataji. Amazing. So let's now listen to Sri Ram Raksha Stotra, which is for the right heart. So let's keep our left hand on our right heart. and just listen to this stotra or stuti in praise of Lord Rama, which helps strengthen the right heart. I listened to this earlier this week and found it very helpful to settle down the heart chakra.
Shri Rama Raksha Stotram Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Asya Shri Rama Raksha Stotra Mantrasya Buddha-kaushika Rushihi Shri Sita Ramachandro Devata Anushtup Chandah Sita Shaktihi Shriman Hanuman Kilakam Shri Ramachandra Prityarthe Rama Raksha Stotra Jape Viniyogah ध्यायेदाजानुबाहुं धृतशरधनुषं बद्धपद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाङ्कारूढसीतामुखकमलमिलल्लोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं दधतमुर्जटामण्डलं रामचन्द्रं चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनं ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामं रामं राजीवलोचनं जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतं जटामुकुटमण्डितं सासितूर्णधनुर्बाणपाणिं नक्तञ्चरान्तकं स्वलीलया जगत्त्रातुमाविर्भूतमजं विभुं रामरक्षां पठेत् प्राज्ञः पापघ्नीं सर्वकामदां शिरो मे राघव पातु भालं दशरथात्मजः कौसल्येयो दृशौ पातु विश्वामित्रप्रियः श्रुति घ्राणं पातु मखत्राता मुखं सौमित्रिवत्सलः जिह्वां विद्यानिधिः पातु कण्ठं भरतवन्दितः स्कन्धौ दिव्यायुधः पातु भुजौ भग्नेशकार्मुकः करौ सीतापतिः पातु हृदयं जामदग्न्यजित् मध्यं पातु खरध्वंसी नाभिं जाम्बवदाश्रयः सुग्रीवेशकटी पातु सक्थिनी हनुमत्प्रभुः ऊरू रघूत्तमः पातु रक्षकुलविनाशकृत् जानुनी सेतुकृत् पातु जङ्घे दशमुखान्तकः पादौ विभीषणश्रीदः पातु रामोऽखिलं वपुः एतां रामबलोपेतां रक्षां यः सुकृती पठेत् सचिरायुः सुखी पुत्री विजयी विनयी भवेत् पातालभूतलव्योमचारिणश्छद्मचारिणः न द्रष्टुमपि शक्तास्ते रक्षितं रामनामभिः रामेति रामभद्रेति रामचन्द्रेति वा स्मरन् नरो न लिप्यते पापैर्भुक्तिं मुक्तिं च विन्दति जगज्जैत्रैकमन्त्रेण रामनाम्नाभिरक्षितम् यः कण्ठे धारयेत् तस्य करस्थाः सर्वसिद्धयः वज्रपञ्जरनामेदं यो रामकवचं स्मरेत् अव्याहताज्ञः सर्वत्र लभते जयमङ्गलम् आदिष्टवान्यथा स्वप्ने रामरक्षामि मां हरः तथा लिखितवान् प्रातः प्रबुद्धो बुधकौशिकः आरामः कल्पवृक्षाणां विरामः सकलापदां अभिरामस्त्रिलोकानां रामः श्रीमान् सनप्रभुः तरुणौ रूपसम्पन्नौ सुकुमारौ महाबलौ पुण्डरीकविशालाक्षौ चिरकृष्णाजिनाम्बरौ फलमूलाशिनौ दान्तौ तापसौ ब्रह्मचारिणौ पुत्रौ दशरथस्यैतौ भ्रातरौ रामलक्ष्मणौ शरण्यौ सर्वसत्त्वानां श्रेष्ठौ सर्वधनुष्मतां रक्षः कुलनिहन्तारौ त्रायेतां नो रघूत्तमौ आत्तसज्जधनुषा विषुस्पृशा वक्षयाशु गनिषङ्गसङ्गिनौ रक्षणाय मम रामलक्ष्मणावग्रतः पथि सदैव गच्छताम् सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन्मनोरथान्नश्च रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः रामो दाशरथिः शूरो लक्ष्मणानुचरो बली काकुत्स्थः पुरुषः पूर्णः कौसल्येयो रघूत्तमः वेदान्तवेद्यो यज्ञेशः पुराणपुरुषोत्तमः जानकीवल्लभः श्रीमान् प्रमेयपराक्रमः इत्येतानि जपेन्नित्यं मद्भक्तः श्रद्धयान्वितः अश्वमेधाधिकं पुण्यं सम्प्राप्नोति न संशयः रामं दूर्वादलश्यामं पद्माक्षं पीतवाससं स्तुवन्ति नामभिर्दिव्यैर्न ते संसारिणो नराः रामं लक्ष्मणपूर्वजं रघुवरं सीतापतिं सुन्दरं काकुत्स्थं करुणार्णवं गुणनिधिं विप्रप्रियं धार्मिकं राजेन्द्रं सत्यसन्धं दशरथतनयं श्यामलं शान्तमूर्तिं वन्दे लोकाभिरामं रघुकुलतिलकं राघवं रावणारिं रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः श्रीराम राम रघुनन्दन राम राम श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्रीराम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्रीराम राम शरणं भव राम राम श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ मनसा स्मरामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ वचसा गृह्णामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ शिरसा नमामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये माता रामो मत्पिता रामचन्द्रः स्वामी रामो मत्सखा रामचन्द्रः सर्वस्वं मे रामचन्द्रो दयालुर्नान्यं जाने नैव जाने न जाने दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे च जनकात्मजा पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम् लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखाम् वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् आपदामपहर्तारम् दातारम् सर्वसम्पदाम् लोकाभिरामम् श्रीरामम् भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् भर्जनम् भवबीजानामर्जनम् सुखसम्पदाम् तर्जनम् यमदूतानाम् राम रामेति गर्जनम् रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने इति श्री बुधकौशिकमुनिविरचितं श्रीरामरक्षास्तोत्रम् सम्पूर्णम् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Mother, please come into our right heart as Shri Sitaram, and please awaken within us the qualities of Shri Rama. Please show us the innate maryadas. Give us the sense of responsibility. And please remove all ego and all negativities within us. Shri Mataji, please remove all fear within and without us, and make us pure and strong. Allow us to be warriors of Sahaja, to be warriors of love in this day and time, and allow us to fight and remove the negativity and whatever is evil within us. Jai Shri Mataji. We'll say one mantra to Shri Sitaram. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sitaram Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's bring our left hand back onto our lap. Let's now listen to a talk given by Shri Mataji at Shri Adi Shakti Puja.
To share with you what was the last experience of her divine visit in Russia. And I must say it was really a dramatic breakthrough, because in the scientific conference that she held in Moscow, there was the participation of a very well-known scientist, a physicist. His name is Anatoly Akimov. He's very well known all over Russia and all over the world also. And he came with a theory, and he's been studying this theory for a few years, which is based on the vacuum body, and he studied something like the torsion field. And he could explain in a very clear way, in a very scientific way, the vibration that Shri Mataji is emitting. So at the beginning he was studying some yogis which were meditating, and he could notice that they were emitting vibrations. There was an aura around them. But then when he came to Shri Mataji, when he saw her pictures, the miraculous pictures, then really he could find out what it was. And he said that in her case it was something which is infinite, which is unlimited. And also it was very nice because at one point, as a man of science, I have to admit that all the scientists that so far made some exceptional and unique discovery, I have to admit that all this didn't come through a scientific process, through the brain, we can say, but it came only through some divine inspiration. So we can mention Newton, we can mention Einstein, and so on. And he say also in my case, when I was studying,
in Russia, the people somehow are very open-minded. Not only that, the scientists especially are very open-minded and were suppressed very much. So they tried to find out the subtler things, not only finding out about chemicals or about some physical properties of the light, but they wanted to go into the subtler side, and they had found out already a great deal of knowledge about the auras around the hand, auras around the body. They had done so much of research and was accepted all over the world, their findings. Now this gentleman was a specialist, I think, because he's a very well-known, very well-known person, and he's holding a very big position. He was saying that he has to run 150 organizations. Very humble and very nice person. And when I came out with this discovery, I was happy in a way, because scientifically, if it is proved, then nobody can challenge it. He has already written a book with all the algebraical complications of what he wanted to prove. And he said there is a vacuum. Beyond the consciousness, there is vacuum. And in that vacuum only you can know the reality. And once all this becomes the reality, it is a science. And that's how it is made into science. He showed so many of my photographs, especially the one where a lot of energy is coming out of my Sahasrara when we are on a boat. So he said she is the source of all the cosmic energy. And that's what his Adi Shakti is. She is the one who creates everything. The whole atmosphere that we know of is very artificial. But when you understand what she has done, the first thing she does is to, in my book also I have written down about it, but I would like to tell you that her first, should say, manifestation is on the left hand side. That's the Mahakali's manifestation. So she comes on the Mahakali system, the left hand side, and that is where she created Ganesha. Shri Ganesha is created because his purity, his innocence and auspiciousness, this it had to be created before she created the universe. So first thing she does is to create Shri Ganesha, and he settled down. Then she goes up, of course, in the body of the Virata. And then she goes round and goes up on the right hand side, in the other way. And there she creates all the universes, as you call them, bhuvanas. One universe, there are 14 bhuvanas, means is many, many universes make one bhuvan. And she creates all these things on the right hand side. Then she goes up and then she descends down, creating all the chakras, Adi chakras, or the pithas. She comes down, makes all these pithas, and then she settled as the Kundalini. But Adi Shakti is not fully the Kundalini, we can say. Kundalini is a part of it. The rest of the work is much more than this. So we call it the residual energy, means after going through all this journey, then she comes down and she goes as Kundalini. Because of this Kundalini and the chakras, she creates an area which we call as the chakras in the body. Now, first she creates these chakras in the head, we call them the pithas of the chakras. And then she comes down and creates these chakras which are in the body of the Virata. Now, once this has happened, then she creates human beings, but not directly. Through the evolutionary process, she goes through, and that's how the evolution starts. And then it starts developing from the minute, small little microscopic organisms in the water, and then it starts evolving. So when she creates water and she creates all the universes, she chooses this Mother Earth as the best place to play her evolutionary process. And there she makes this little microscopic thing. Of course, I've written all about it, and when my book will be released, you can see that how first hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen and all of these things are mixed up, and how nitrogen comes into play, and how a living process starts. All this I have done it in my another book that I am going to write now. I mean, I have mostly finished, but there's some more chakras are to be dealt with. Now with this happening, you see, one thing is there, that whatever I write, now people won't doubt. They will know it's a scientific fact, and that's whatever I say is a fact. Now, to believe in even a mother, Adi Shakti, was impossible. Especially, you'll be amazed that Christian religion somehow or other avoided the mentioning of the mother. Then the Islam, that also avoided the mentioning of the mother. It's completely negation towards the mother. But only Indian philosophy had the mother, and the Indians are actually Shakti worshippers. So this is how it was kept up and brought to this position now, that people have got full idea as to mother principle that has worked out everything. On this mother principle, in India, people are very sure that it's the mother who does everything. And thus we have in India many, we should say, many swambhus, means things that are created of the Mother Earth. For example, in Maharashtra, we have got Mahakali's place, Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, and also we have got a place for the Adi Shakti. Some people who have been to Nasik must have seen Chaturshringi. How many people have you been to Chaturshringi out of you? It's good. So, this Chaturshringi represents the Adi Shakti, which is the fourth dimension of this power, which gives you the ascent. And ultimately, through Mahalakshmi channel only you get your realization. All this is a process, all was created by the power of Adi Shakti. It's a tremendous task. The previous ones were not difficult because there, for nature to create was very easy. The Mother Earth is one with the Adi Shakti. The whole atmosphere is one with the Adi Shakti. All the elements are one with the Adi Shakti. So she could create all that without any difficulties. But when human beings came, they got their freedom. That's the only, the species which fell into the maya of thinking and of having the ego in them. With this ego, Maya worked on them, I should say, and they forgot about the principle that created this universe. They took it for granted. They felt that this is their own right, that they are there, this is their own achievement, and they are the owners of everything. This started working in their minds so much that they invaded other countries, they destroyed so many people, and they never felt bad about it. All their lives they have been thinking about aggressing others, controlling others, and doing all kinds of harmful things. But they never even thought or never did any introspection to see that what we are doing is very, very wrong and it should not be done. Because of the freedom they have, such a turmoil in this world, and the people who were in charge of affairs, they were very, very cruel and extremely had no feelings for the other people. And this happened so many times on this earth. Now, Sahaja Yoga has started. Once Sahaja Yoga has started, we have Sahaja Yogis who are now receiving the blessings of the Adi Shakti directly. But still, I must say, among Sahaja Yogis also, we don't have people whom I would call as very well mature. They are Sahaja Yogis, some of them are just because it's a fashion, maybe it should be better from their angle or from their selfish angle or whatever it is. It's a very wrong thing. If you are in Sahaja Yoga, you must know now you are responsible for the whole world. You are the only people who have come forward. You are the only people who have achieved something. And then at this juncture, you should behave in a manner that behoves a big saint or a realized soul. But sometimes you find them behaving in such a manner, it's shocking sometimes. They have no respect for themselves or for others, and their whole attitude is very funny. Some of them are money-oriented, some of them are power-oriented. And those who are power-oriented are more dangerous, I think, than money-oriented. Because those who are power-oriented try to bring such bad name to Sahaja. They are very insulting, dominating, and horrible people. Their whole attitude is to achieve power in Sahaja. And they try all tricks to achieve that power. But for some time, they look all right. After some time, we'll find they'll all disappear from the field of Sahaja. It's a very big cleansing process going on. You must understand that you have come in the field of very high consciousness, where you are in contact with the divine. Now here, if you behave like ordinary people who have no divinity within them, how long will you continue like this?
Jai Shri Mataji. There was a talk given by Shri Mataji in 1998 in Kabbalah at Shri Adi Shakti Puja. It's an excerpt. You can listen to the full talk later. I'll post the link. Now let's take the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasra Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Ji ki Jai. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's collectively bow down, raise our Kundalini, and put ourselves in Bandhan. Thank you everyone for joining in this morning's meditation. Have a lovely and wonderful day ahead. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Mother, for all your love and blessing.